Hello everyone. Day 1040, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 3/4. Day 2 of 2026. Got a quote from Phil McGraw. Sometimes we make the right decision. Sometimes we make the decision right. Sometimes we make the right decision. Sometimes we make the decision right. I'm sure many of you are going to be making decisions over the next few days and weeks that will set up 2026 for you if you haven't already. And many of those decisions are going to be health-based, losing weight, walking, running, lifting weights, all that kind of stuff. But there are going to be other decisions too. And whatever decision you have to make, I hope and pray that you make it right. But if you don't, that's okay, because you can always go back to that decision and make it right. You know, it's called pivoting. And I'm a world-class pivoter. Boy, am I a world-class pivoter. We make decisions based on intuition. We should, not on logic, really. We should make decisions based on our gut, our feeling, our intuition. What is it we want? What is it that we want to make us happy? What is it that's stirring our soul right now? That's the decision you should make. And if you make it and it's obvious that it was not the right decision, it's okay. Go back and make the decision right. It's critical that you give yourself grace in all this, because you're not always going to get it right. It's just human nature. You're not always going to get it right. So if you make a poor decision or a decision that needs to be tweaked, think about it, pray about it, make your pivot, and keep pushing. The key to all this is to keep moving. The analogy is 1040 days of walking. Nothing's going to stop me except death. That's the only thing that's going to stop me from keeping going doing this. And you have that sort of attitude about things, then you really don't worry about a poor decision. Because if it is, I made one a few weeks ago. I'd been praying about this, thinking about this for years. I pulled the trigger on something and it ended up being a scam. Luckily, I didn't lose a dime, which was great. And I learned from it. Boy, did I learn from it. And I have been doing my research, and I'm about ready to pull a trigger again. That's called a pivot. Instead of saying, no, I can't do that, I'm gonna go do something else, which I did for a little while. I said, I'll forget that. I keep coming back to this, and I'll get into it when the time's right. But when something keeps coming back to you over and over and over, and you can't let go of it for years, you know you gotta go for it. You've got to put it to rest one way or the other. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. So for all of you who have been so gracious, commenting over the last, well, forever, but the last few days have been phenomenal on the comment side. Mostly TikTok, a lot of YouTube as well. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you have found value in my content and you are walking. So many of you are walking now. It's amazing. I wish I had a number, but I don't. I would easily say 50 to 75 people. Easy, if not more. Probably more, because not everybody comments. I get a lot of likes. I'm averaging probably 800 to 1,000 likes a day per video on TikTok. Not that strong on YouTube yet. So out of that 800 to 1,000, I'll get 20 to 30 comments. How many of them people aren't commenting because that's just not their style, they don't like to comment, but are still walking? That is the beauty of what I'm doing, folks. You know, when I thought about doing this, I said, well, I'm out here anyway. All it's going to cost me is a camera. And by the way, I'm getting bombarded with questions about how in the world do I film like this. It's simple. I'm looking at a Insta360 X5 camera. It's their newest edition. And it's got a lens here and it's got a lens on the back. So it's filming facing me and facing away from me simultaneously. The software stitches out the selfie stick. You can see the selfie stick in the shadows. Usually that reflect on my chest. You can see the selfie stick. It's there. But the software stitches it out. It's called the invisible selfie stick. It's very, very, very cool. It's perfect for what I'm wanting to do because I don't have to frame a shot. All I got to do is turn it on, walk, talk, turn it off. And then when I get back, go into the edit, I can manipulate that 360-degree image any way I want, lock it in with the tracking mode, and post it. It's simple. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I highly recommend anyone that's wanting to vlog like this to get the Insta360. It's top of the line, and they're coming out with a drone. Oh, another story for another day. So anyway, I digress. I wish you all the best in your decision making over the next few weeks, months, because look, folks, I had this conversation with a friend last night. You know, I'm in the fourth quarter. I like to call it the last third of my life, but for all you football fans, I'm in the fourth quarter, and I'm probably on the, I might be on the 20. I got 80 yards left. It's humbling. It's also motivating to know that what I do every day is going to make a difference in whether I'm going to be happy for the last third of my life, for the last quarter. And when you start thinking that way, it puts a sense of urgency in you that you will never, ever experience. It will also teach you patience, because sometimes things you're wanting to do right now, so bad you can't stand it. You just can't. It's just, you know, life's not going to allow you to do that. So keep that in mind. I hope all of you have a fantastic day. Godspeed. Live loud. Peace.